this is Caroline. Thank you for joining me today. In the last conversation with Michael, I was asking, or no, it wasn't the last one, it was a while ago. I was saying, how can we see into the heart of another person? And Michael was saying the best way to do it is through the sixth chakra. And so then someone said, well, that I don't think that's right. I think it's the fourth chakra. That's the best way. And so I thought I would ask Michael, like, what is the difference between using the fourth chakra or the sixth chakra or a different chakra for seeing into the heart of someone, so we can understand. So, hello, Michael. How are you today? So that's more like it. I like you to have a greeting. So that's nice. So I was wondering, like, what is the difference between seeing into the heart of another person using the sixth chakra or the fourth chakra or a different chakra? Do you get different information, or what is, I don't understand. You recommended the sixth chakra as being the best. So can you help me understand more? So he's saying the reason that he didn't recommend the fourth chakra as being the best is because he's saying ego resides in the fourth chakra. So there's a risk of misinterpreting things because you're dealing not only with your ego but with the other person's ego, and so it's kind of like not as pure of a way to see into the heart of someone else. He's saying, I wanted to teach you the easiest way, the fastest way, and the funnest way, which is the sixth chakra. And that's not to say that there are other ways to do it too, but they all come with their own kind of complications. Um, and and so it's okay, but there are more complications. There can be more mistakes. That's more like erroneous information because you're having to kind of like ascertain more pieces of yourself, and more kind of like complicating factors in the other person. And the other thing is that you're putting yourself in a more precarious situation, with individuals if you look through the fourth. Not all individuals belong in relationship with you in the fourth chakra. That's a chakra where you're not sort of embedded in the whole. You're not, so you don't have this surround of safety and comfort. The fourth chakra is where we have one-on-one relationships, without the cushioning, of the sixth chakra whole, being able to kind of like make sure that we're safe as we go through the inquiry. So he's saying, like, I mean, it's fine to go through the fourth chakra, particularly, if you know the person, and maybe you have a history with them, there's a degree of relative safety or some kind of like an established relationship with them. There's still the problem of like ego entering in. It's hard to see, like, it's just a different lens. There's different layering there. Um, and it's more complicated to come at sort of truth in the sense of authenticity. So it's okay to do, but there's a lot of complicating factors if you use the fourth chakra, rather than the sixth chakra. But it's against the law or something like that. Like you can do it if you want to. So I think that's about it for like, I'm saying, like, are there other chakras or other ways that we can look into the hearts of other people? But I think he's just like, kind of like the impression is like, don't waste your time. Like, the best way, the easiest way, the most kind of transparent and safe way is to use the sixth chakra. If you feel like doing something else, you can, of course, but there's gonna be like a trade off. So that's it. Thank you, Michael. Thank you for joining me today.